Welcome back to another video. In this one, we are going to be trying to play Spelunky 2 online in 2025. It has been a few years since I've played. A lot of people message me, I should say like every 3 months, and say, I played with you online, how dare you grief. So someone always tries to impersonate me. Just, again, another reminder, not me. This is me. I guess I'm showing my alias name. I don't care. And I know that sounds silly, but I have had people recognize me that I could tell and intentionally like grief the run. Anyway, yeah, like and subscribe and let's do this. This is, if I didn't say it already, this is afterwards. Full disclosure, this is not in the moment because I really just wanted to commentate it. First of all, it's impossible to communicate still. That person literally finished the level in like world record speed, right? And of course they vandalized the shop. I'm okay with that, I don't really care, but just saying, it's not like a group effort. It's just like one person decides, and that's what happens. I'm trying to remember if I die here. Probably. Guess not. Okay. And yeah, so that makes sense. But as you can see, so far, it's going well. Like it always does. But let's just see what happens. So first of all, okay, not first of all. Whatever number I'm on, he kills Yang, which I don't really necessarily. I mean, I guess in a 4-player run, who cares? But still, Yang's going to be at the exit. I think they show up at every exit. I actually can't remember how that works for like the other NPCs. But yeah, and then okay, one thing that I hate about online is the gestures. I can never decipher what they're trying to say. Now that one was a bit easier when they said to sacrifice them. I didn't pick up on that at first because it's been a while. But it's just, sometimes it's really hard to tell. And is this? No, okay. So whoever entered the exit, I mean, I don't know if that person was done sacrificing. So it just, the communication's bad. That was probably because of lag, so that person died. Yeah, I don't even know what is going on there. By the way, I'm curious how many people still play on a daily basis. Yeah. But since there's crossplay, it's much easier to find people now. Yeah. By the way, in the past, I would blur the names, but I don't know. I don't really care to do it. Especially because they're just like Steam names that, to me, isn't that significant. Also, I don't even know what the one is. That Jack person, I don't know what that symbol means. That red controller, because it's not Nintendo Switch. I don't know what that means. Okay, so this is the part that I could not stand. These people are trying to signal something to me. The guy Spelunky is going to eventually do that. And I just, like, I know what they mean, but I'm like, you really want to do this? I don't see, I'm not super involved with the meta anymore and how optimal so-and-so thing is, but I just feel like, is this really what we should do every run? Maybe. I don't know. But yeah, so let's just see how this plays out. Yeah, so again, I don't know what they're trying to... Well, okay. I can assume, but again, there's lag. And it just... Yeah, you know. Don't know what they were doing there. Oh, okay. No, I know now. Yeah. So, it looks like it's all going well. Until it's not. By the way, that was a terrible ghost shop. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, so I have no bombs at this point. There's really nothing I can do, so I'm just kind of waiting for Jack to do his thing. And at this point, I'm kind of screwed, and I will admit, I could have escaped that. That was kind of bad. But he's the only one left. Trying to, I think he does successfully get my stuff. Yeah. By the way, it's important to note that whoever this fourth person is, they are not contributing at all. No offense. I mean, yeah, it's whatever. But just pointing that out. But of course, the beauty of this is that everyone gets revived. But as you know, 4 random players in Volcana is not exactly going to go great. Then here we'll have me being revived. So that person just dies again. I mean, I'm assuming that's a new player because they get hit by everything. But yeah, so I'm doing the thing, I'm getting the key. I'm thinking like a single player. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. I'm thinking the strategy I'm going to do is what I do in single player all the time. So at this point, well, I have to kill them. Okay, so now this person starts gambling away all our money, which we did not agree on, which you can't agree on, and that's the main point. There's no like game chat or emotes or anything. I'm sure there's mods, but it shouldn't be the case. So yeah, I do that, and this person is just gambling their life savings away. I mean, at this point, they just need to call the number, and then they steal. Which, what do you even steal from the gambling shop? I thought that was impossible, unless they bombed it, I guess. I don't know what the point of that was. And then it starts. Someone doesn't get their way, the fighting immediately starts. This person, well, no, I guess actually. Oh, okay, never mind. We resolved our issues for the moment. So now we get, yeah. So I think it's Valerie. Is that the name of that character? Something like that. That character just kills Guy Spelunky for no reason. Now it's just me. I'm trying to signal them to ice up the lava so I can get all the stuff, and they don't. I guess they could have blown it away now that I think of it. But still, they didn't. Okay, they were starting to do it. Okay. And then I went down here. I don't know why I did that. I'll fully admit this is my fault. That was really stupid. And I think did I continue to be stupid, didn't I? Oh, I told them to get that down. But then that happened. At that point, I would just like, whatever, just restart. And yeah, so one person leaves, that's fine. And yeah, so let's... Again, we're still just waiting for the moment where it becomes an unplayable environment. Yeah, I was playing this on PC, but I prefer to use a controller. So I kept connecting my Xbox controller. It kept disconnecting. That was an accident, but yeah, that's just a side note. Thank God it only happened once during this whole recording. Because at some points it was going off like crazy. Honestly, I'm not even sure what's happening right here. I think just I was waiting. Oh, I remember this. So this is again another communication thing. They're trying to signal to... Well, I don't know why they're not grabbing the key first. Like, why don't... It's a whole thing. I mean, yeah, so they get up and then they signal me to do it, which is fine. I can do that. But it just takes a lot of communication. But we got through it. And, yeah. And then this person just starts doing who knows what. I mean, it's their third day out here, so they don't know what's going on. But good on them for entertaining themselves. Yeah, anyway, let's speed up until something happens. And so we're now off to the next level. Getting closer and closer to the moment of disaster. Actually, though, this is where the extremely funny thing happened. Probably one of my favorite moments in Spelunky history. You may have seen it on the community post. If you did not, just get ready for the greatest thing ever. And there it is. I don't know how or why, but Yang was set off, and his text just said, "I will." And that's it. Didn't say, "I will avenge my feathered friends," or whatever it usually says. Just said, "I will." I mean, that is just priceless. Oh, okay, and then I left. Okay, anyway, yeah, I didn't realize that I paused right there and left, but yeah, I did leave. Yeah, sorry, there's only 2 clips. In between filming the 2 clips was like 30 minutes because I got some insane message on my phone. But anyways, so we're at a new run, and this one becomes a disaster very quickly. First of all, we have an awkward situation. What do you do here? They're just waiting. But how polite of them to wait that long. You don't see that in Spelunky Online these days, folks. Okay, so this is where the disaster starts. Someone thinks that I or someone else hit them, so then they just start, hitting everyone else. We seem to have recovered for a minute. That person just randomly dies. This person just randomly whips me. The Rafi kills me. Which, of course, the Rafi, by the way. Everyone's dead. So then... And look, I take responsibility. I did do that. But I did not start it. I never start the mayhem. But I will fight back. You gotta stand up for yourself. Another run ends. That was not me that time. That was the Liz. I'm dead. Everyone's dead. I think at this point... Oh, yeah, this is lag, by the way. This is not the end of the clip. It's just terrible lag. At this point, I think it does come back. But, again, you can see... And, look, if someone's connection's that bad, what can you do? But the lag in Spelunky Online... That was a fail, by the way. The lag in Spelunky Online is, like... the craziest thing I've ever seen. You can look back at my old videos. The way that this game lags is so bizarre. It just does the weirdest stuff. Like it changed the text to say "I will." Another fail, by the way. At this point, yeah, just me and them at this point. It's just me and... Let me zoom into their name. Hold on. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Something about free food, I guess. At this point, it's just a full-on civil war, basically. Probably should have just... Or no, they could have... I don't know why they went that way. Yeah, I just do that. And then at that point, they get me, fair enough. Wasn't really much I could do. Not really sure why we're even still going on at this point, because clearly it's a disaster. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't leave. Oh, I did. That's funny. I know myself very well. And then, yeah, so I do try one more time. But, while we wait, it's just, again, the issues, and there's that Anubis person again, by the way. The issues that used to be with Spelunky Online are still here. It's not changed even in the slightest. We still have the same lag issues, the same lack of communication issues, the same everything. So... I don't know, I just feel like it's been abandoned a bit, and they're just, I guess, focused on UFO 50, but that's out at this point. They've talked about Spelunky 3 would have to be completely reimagined. So my question is, I mean, shouldn't this be refined a bit? I mean, I don't know, like, so you see that person left, and it took so long for the game to register that they were dead. And this, I mean, I don't even know what's going on now. But, yeah. Who even... Did they get the shop? Oh, I was trying to... Yeah. And then they just end it all. Again, this is lag. As you can probably tell, because there's sound. Don't remember if it even comes back. Yeah, I think it does. I mean, yeah, they're probably not even... I don't think these two players are Okay, well, they lagged out. Or left. So would that be called lagged out? Yeah, and yeah, same thing. And then there's me, just left. I'm not going to discredit and say the players were bad. You know, I didn't play great either, but it's just like the lag and the lack of coordination makes it possible. You can play on Discord, fair enough. But some people don't want to because they're an introvert or whatever, right? I could have done the Discord thing, but I just wanted to play with randoms because it's more entertaining. Oh yeah, actually, so this point it just lags out and I think it just ends. Yeah, I think I just ended the recording there. But anyway, just overall, to recap, same exact issues that it had before. And remember how long crossplay took. So, nothing has changed. It's still laggy. It's still impossible to communicate. I mean, I will admit, it is fun. Like, I'm not going in there expecting to get to the end of a run and whatever. Like, the chaos is fun, especially since I'm a YouTuber. It's fun to post. Like, back in the day, those videos would do pretty well. And it was just fun to play. But, you know, there's clearly a lot of issues. Because you're not supposed to laugh at how bad something is. You know, if you're the developer, I don't think you're going to find that very funny. Yeah, that was my Spelunky 2 online experience in 2025. Pretty interesting. If you want to see more, I could do that if you want, but you probably don't because that was pretty painful. So yeah, make sure to like and subscribe because, as the kids say, it's free. I don't know why that works, but apparently because Dream said it, now it just works for everyone. But yeah, it's free, and goodbye.